What's up, y'all? HTG Brian back with some more Funko Fusion. Next up, we got Battlestar Galactica, Level 2, Frak, Attack, Fun Play. This one is going to cost us 30,000 vinyl for that vinyl tube silver crown, and we're going to get that and all sorts of other collectibles scattered throughout. Just a quick reminder, we do have quick links down below in the video description, so if you're looking for something specific or just needing to jump ahead, this is the place and time to remember that. We also have a large preparation at the beginning of this level, as we're going to go ahead and recommend you do the fight first. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and see what's behind door number 2. Of course, grabbing a little vinyl along the way never hurt me or you. Now, as you can see, we got no collectibles yet, but that's going to change. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and flip the switch and prepare for battle. This, of course, is all optional, but definitely recommended as the battle ensues. Takes about 50 bad guys at you here in a second. So we're going to recommend you throw down a handful of turrets. The game allows you to put down 5 at any given time. So we're going to go ahead and place all 5 of them out there, especially since they are free, 50 free. All right, so we got one on the far left side watching this whole hallway corridor area. We're also going to put one sort of doubling down on that just to the right of that, as most of the bad guys do come from that left side there. And just to be safe, we're going to throw one out in front of the big ship where we're protecting our peoples. And it'll also take care of that little hallway behind that first wallway there. Now, little note here, this collectible right there is very possible that you or perhaps one of the bad guys will pop off before you get to the end. So I just wanted to note that before we get further in. I actually had to restart this recording a couple of times due to the bad guy shooting it. Well, I guess I was the bad guy once, but that's a whole nother story. All right, this yellow slashed line here is the starting point for the battle. Make sure you don't cross that before placing down a couple more turrets. We got 2 more to put down. We got 1 now out, and we're going to slap this last one just to the right of that because the waves come from the backside as well. All right, we've got all 5 turrets out, and they're officially set up, so let's cross that line and see what happens. Oh, a cutscene happened, which we've removed. Quick reminder, we have removed all non-essential gameplay and cutscenes, as we already saw those in the story mode video. So I'm going to stand back here and take on the first couple of bad guys just to help my turrets out. Now, I still have yet to figure out if the turrets have a certain amount of ammo, or perhaps if it's just the amount of damage they take, or maybe just a time frame. But I feel like some of the times they last forever, and sometimes they go really quick. So regardless, we took out a few bad guys, and up in the upper right-hand corner, you can see the tally of how many bad guys are coming and how many you've taken down. Right now, we're sitting at 10 of 14. Make that 11, 12. And another good reason that we put these turrets out is because it'll kind of give you an idea of where some of the last baddies might be. We can always look back and see your other group of turrets, and if they are red, that means they are attacking. So just like Shaun of the Dead, they've got red on them. And we're going to make our way back and see what's going on. We're missing, oh, nope, a whole other group. And the blue shield baddies are out. These guys require a little bit of extra work. Got to shoot their shields till they disappear and then give them the old cha-cha-cha. Now, as I mentioned, there are some vehicle-based baddies as well. I recommend taking out the gunner as quickly as possible. However, if they notice that the gunner seat's open, another guy will jump in. Look at that, right on cue. So there are these shields here, too, that I recommend using, as they can help prevent you from taking damage. As you can see, I've already got half of my meter depleted, and nobody likes that. Pretty sure we'll be sipping on a soda here pretty soon to make sure that we get that back up. But last thing I want to do is die in front of you, right? That's kind of embarrassing dying. I mean, it happens to us all, but in the video for the guys, we got to make sure they're nice and clean. So, all right, we're down to 1 last blue shield baddie. I'm going to reload and sneak attack. Go ahead and take down that shield and then give him the old cha-cha-cha. That's right. Get up close and personal and melee him to his death. All right, third wave coming in. Oh, as promised, I drank a little soda poo there, and we'll take it over and slam dunk it because we still have not got that trophy achievement for the recycling. So that's got to be at least 1 can closer now. As you can see, we've got quite the stockpile, and at some point, we'll probably do a bunch of drinking. I don't know if we can just slam down all 31 at once, but that's going to be our goal as we get a little bit further down. We're in the home stretch, really, as far as this game goes, and the collectibles, and, of course, all of the levels. We do have the character cameo quests left, but those should be pretty simple once we get all of the levels done. All right, back at the back side here, we can see our turrets are red, and we're going to go ahead and attack this bad boy in the vehicle. And he is not going down without a fight, that's for sure. You can always tell where you're at with the vehicle death because it goes from the white to the orange to the red text. And once you're in the red, it's usually pretty close to being dead. All right, I apologize. It's really early in the morning. I probably shouldn't use that as an excuse, but it is. Brain's not fully on yet. My caffeine has apparently not kicked in, but we are doing work on these bad guys. We're over halfway now on the third and final set, and so far so good. Our collectible that I mentioned at the beginning has not been popped off, and you could probably see it in the middle of your screen right now on the back side of that missile pile there flashing away. And we get pretty lucky. I actually wouldn't have allowed this video to go with that just because my route entails that being number 5, I believe. So I didn't want the numbers to be off or try to confuse or have to explain anything. We got a gold Cylon out here. He requires the old pew pew pew, cha cha cha. Gonna have to repeat that 3 times, or I guess maybe if you're lucky 3 times. If you're a little bit slow with the attacks, it might actually require an extra go. Last but not least, we have one more vehicle baddie here, and it looks like only one of our turrets on this side has survived. That's all right. It does enough work to get us through. And now we just got to take down the vehicle. Woo to the hoo-hoo. We got that fun key out, and we're going to go ahead and swoop it up and unlock the door. But as soon as you grab that, be ready, because as we approach the door here, there's going to be another smoke screen. This is where the red orb baddie should spawn. I got really lucky on this playthrough and got him before he even left the area. My first scouting report, when I was trying to figure out how to route everything, he actually took off, and I couldn't catch him. He was pretty squirrely. This guy has some definite moves to keep you from taking him down, but like I said, I got pretty lucky, and another Ray-Volver Protopart complete. All right, before we go back out and grab some more collectibles, let's swap over to Allison from the Umbrella Academy. So we're going to need her rumor ability to confuse a guard to give us a swipe card here in a minute. But first, let's go ahead and follow this right side wall down as we leave the area. There's a couple of items of interest, including a brown chest with some vinylage in it. And just beyond that, on the wall here, there's going to be the KFC bucket. So get your nom nom on, and look at that. We only have 38 of 42. We only have a few left. That's awesome. Next up, we've got that Foxxo body part, which happens to be chilling on a spaceship out in the middle area here. So swoop that up and then make your way back over to that right side wall that we've been following, and there should be this unsuspecting security guard here. We're going to go ahead and pass on a rumor that they want us to have the swipe card, and look at that. We are getting ready to get our swipe on. Go ahead and swipe it in the spot necessary, and look at that. We've now got access to our first silver crown. Go ahead and pick that up, and we'll keep on keeping on, moving down this right side wall, which takes us over to a character swap box, which isn't needed, but I do recommend swapping over to your favorite 5-star speed character. For us, it's going to be Starbuck, as we just love his laser ability, not to mention his 5-star speed. All right, across the way from the character swap box is going to be a hidden silver chest. I go ahead and recommend opening it and standing aside, as these Cylons are outside shooting at us and definitely don't want to take any damage. Collect the crown and follow the wall down a little bit behind this giant spaceship that crashed in that cutscene, and we should find the first of 10 alien plushies. So we're going to go ahead and get all 10 of those in one fell swoop right now. So we're going to turn around and go back towards that character swap box, because you might have noticed in that far corner over there is going to be number 2. All right, so we've got 2 of the 10. Working our way back, we're actually going to look over towards the left side, kind of in a similar spot of where the KFC bucket was, but in a different little cubby hole is going to be number 3. Now, I'm shooting and collecting as much vinyl as possible as we work our way back down, and there happens to be another one in a spaceship, so right behind the old Foxxo body part, or I guess right in front of it, depending on how you're looking. And of course, we got number 5 in that spot. I recommended you keep an eye on at the beginning, so it's possible that that one may have gotten popped off by a bad guy, but if not, go ahead and take it down now. Number 6 is up on a high pillar on the same side as the fun key room. Number 7 is going to be tucked into the wall over by where we placed our turret number 3 in our setup for the war. And of course, we're going to make our way down this long hallway for the first time now. And on the far left side, under one of the pillars, is going to be number 8. Now, number 9 is actually up high behind us kind of right now, and we're going to pop open a brown box, get some vinyl first, and number 9 is officially done dead, leaving only one more, which happens to be chilling over here on a box of boxes. That's right, it's a cube. All right, we'll go ahead and follow our way now to the exclamation point, which is going to be the silver crown for getting all 10 of those alien plushies, but should be pretty easy to find if you've gotten all 10 of them, as the exclamation point guides you there. All right, crack it open, grab the crown, and let's go ahead and turn back around and run right back to that same room we just came from. And right by that box of boxes on the other side should be a wheelbarrow. In that wheelbarrow is going to be our amber fossil, so make sure you swoop that up. Moving right along, we're going to go ahead and open this chest on the far side of the room here, but be aware, as soon as you crack it open, it's going to attack you with that purple goo, and bad guys will ensue. Now, yours probably are going to look a little different, as it seems to randomly generate these bad guys, but go ahead and take down all of the presented baddies, and it should give you a nice celebratory sound and take that purple goo away, giving you access to the crown itself. We got ourselves a gold Cylon. I don't love that kind of gold, that's for sure. All right, we got them all good to go, and pop open and grab the crown before we take on some mo. Next, we got ourselves a 4-lever puzzle. We're going to actually mold not 1 but 2 bounce pads to make life easier, because 2 of the levers are actually up on ledges just out of reach of normal jump distance. So we'll go ahead and grab one from this blue mold machine here and make our way down to not hallway number 1 and not hallway... I said not hallway number 2. We're going to go down to hallway number 3, and right behind the fire, you'll see the ledge with the lever up above. Now, in hallway number 2, there is a little cubby hole that actually has one of the levers, which we will likely start there, but let's go back and get another bounce pad, because it's going to be tough to get up there without it. So, all right, mold number 2, and make your way down to hallway number 4, because there are lots and lots of hallways. It's probably important to count, so not number 1, but let's take a peek. Nope, that's not the spot. Number 2, there's a little cubby hole. So there's the lever right there. We'll go ahead and show you that now. And that's number 3, where we put the first bounce pad. And number 4 is going to be, oh, it's on even more fire. So, and the final switch is actually over here by the charge station. So there it is right there. And now let's make our way back to that first cubby that we showed you. And hopefully, if everything goes well, we'll bounce up and get all 4 of these in one swoop. So the timer is pretty good. I believe it gives us 30 full seconds. It might be a little bit less than that, actually, now that I look at it. But you should have plenty of time, as long as you have a 5-star speed character, or perhaps maybe drank one of those yellow speed sodas. A little Jolt Cola, as I call it. I don't know if you guys remember Jolt or not. I'm pretty old, so... All right, flip the 4th one, and booyakashow. It's going to puke out that crown. Blech. Thank you very much. All right, now next up, we've got another silver crown, which this one takes a little bit of extra effort. We're going to recommend you swap on over to He-Man, as we have some gold brick breakage that needs to be done dead. Now, we also have a pile of red brickage, which is going to require some sort of a flame. So either switch over to Childs and use his flamethrower, or you can just simply craft a gas canister, which is what we're going to recommend. We'll grab this with He-Man and make our way into the bay with the red boxes on it. So not the first one coming from this side, but the second one. It's kind of hiding behind the fire here. And we'll place that down and pop it off, which should melt that and reveal one of the switches. Now, we have to flip 3 switches and release 3 spaceships. So this is going to be the first of 3. Booyakashow. It should turn the little light from red to green, and there, it's out of there. Next up, we're actually going to need to take out that gold brickage. So luckily we got He-Man. We'll go ahead and cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Take this stuff down, and it should reveal yet another switch. We'll flip it. It should turn that little light from red to green, and it's out of here too. And last but not least, we actually have one more, but it needs a little power. So we're going to actually need a battery, and we'll need to charge it, of course, as well. And then we'll have to play a quick game of connect the dots, la la la. Basically, there's one little thing you need to spin around to make sure the power is continuous. Now, the closest charge station is going to be over here on the right wall behind the flame, or the liquid hot magma, as they like to say. And, of course, you can see we've got 2 of the 3 red lights turned to green already. We just got one more, which should reveal the power. And that's right. We'll go ahead. Oh, we got stuck on a cord. That seems a little ridiculous. All right. We'll go ahead and shoot this around. Powers continue to the switch. Flip it. It goes from red to green. And that last one is out of here as well. Bye-bye. Go ahead and collect your crown over here in the silver chest. And that just leaves, well, one more. But we actually also have the green Protopart. So let's make our way back to a character swap box. And we're going to switch on over to a new character, somebody different. It's actually Childs. So we're going to need his flamethrower. And remember where we actually saw one of the alien plushies over kind of by where we placed the turret? We're going to go back over there. It's actually really close to where we just unlocked the Fort Lever puzzle as well. The chest over there. As you can see, there's a red mole machine, and just to the right of that is going to be a red chain and a purple box. This purple box is actually going to reveal a wheel. We're going to need that to put out another fire, and kind of convenient, or I guess ironic, that we need fire to melt, but we also need to put out a fire, so need a little bit of the elements here. All right, we've officially opened it. We've got a wheel. There is a glowing spot for a wheel right inside this next room over here. We'll place it on the spot and flip it because it's hot, and it should put out the fire on the other side of the wall here. There was a swing and a miss at that exploding box, but all right, we'll go ahead and collect this. Once we return this to the green mold machine, that just leaves one more silver chest, which happens to be the vinyl tube, and it's right there on the left side, right outside the final room. So slam dunk your soda part and jump for joy. Before we go and grab that final silver crown, we're going to switch on over to our favorite 5-star speed character, who happens to be Starbuck. And look at that. All right, we got the tube. We just got to raise the roof and collect the crown once it hits the ground. All right, booyakashow. Another level done dead. So we got 3 more main levels and, of course, 1 cameo level left. We'll be taking on all of those, and it shouldn't be long before we're officially done with the fun play. That's right. Watch those crowns stack up. We, of course, got that KFC bucket, the amber fossil, and the Foxxo body part, and both proto parts as well, so we are making good ground. So next up, we're going to go ahead and find ourselves in the Funko Factory Hub for Battlestar Galactica, where we'll check out door number 3 next. All right, as I mentioned, we got Nope, which is going to follow this next level. I'm pretty excited about that. I know I've mentioned that in previous videos, but all right, that's going to wrap it up, though, for level 2, Frak, Attack, Fun Play. Don't forget to check us out on social media, and of course, HappyThumbsGaming.com is out there as well. And if you haven't already, found this video very helpful, or maybe even a wee bit helpful, click that like button. But as for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time, see ya!